Okay, so thank you for joining us today for our new member quarterly roundtable. This is an orientation of sorts for new members, and it is also a refresher for long time members of the benefits and how to use the website and access those benefits. So I will introduce myself. I'm Sasha Demian. For those of you who do not know me, I am the Executive Director of the Metal Building Contractors and Erectors Association and also the Metal Buildings Institute. So we're going to run through some things here. Thought I saw Britton on. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
So Britton is our administrative assistant. She's our other staff member here at the MBCEA. And so I just wanted to introduce her. Her email address is admin@mbcea.org. So as you have any member questions, that's where you should direct them. And if you end up sending an email to me at sdemian@mbcea.org and you turn around and get a response from admin, please don't be offended. She is able to handle a lot of your requests and take some of that work off of me as I am managing the association. So you will get emails from both of us. And if you're not seeing them, talk to your IT people about it. Make sure you have our emails saved in your email. And so, Britton, you just want to say hi, and Britton is going to be taking attendance. So if you didn't hear me at the very beginning, if your Zoom window just shows initials, your first name, it is not easily identifiable as to who you are and what company you're with. If you would just put that in the chat, Britton's collecting that and marking down attendance. Also, I'm going to be changing what we're seeing on the screen. So if you haven't yet, point your cell phone camera at the appropriate QR code if you have not downloaded the MBCEA app yet. Left side, App Store for iPhones, right side, Google Play for Androids. And we just have the next couple of things coming up displayed as well. Greater Ohio chapter has an event. And our next monthly webinar code update is happening May 22nd. Registration for the conference is now closed, but that is also coming up shortly. All right, so we have a great mix of industry members and contractor members. I'm excited to see that. We also have a great mix of brand new members and members who have been around for a long time. So I appreciate you all joining us. And again, this is informal and interactive. I do ask you to stay muted while we're going through this, but when you have a question, please just unmute, and I will also be stopping every once in a while because I'm going to really be throwing a lot at you. Again, it's being recorded if you want to watch it again, or if there's somebody else in your office that you feel would benefit from getting this information. All right, so I'm going to jump in, and the first thing I'm going to show you is the welcome email, and this is what is received by the primary contact when they complete the membership application online. So we have two different ones. The first one I'm showing here is the industry member one. If you are not the person that completed the application to join, you're not the primary contact, and as I scroll through this, you decide, oh, I wish I would have gotten that email because it's got great information in it and I'm the one that needs this information, just let us know and we'll forward it to you. But I'm going to just scroll through here quickly so you can see the highlights of what it is we do share when you first join. This one is specific to industry members. It's a little bit different than the contractor member one. I'll scroll down through both. First, we tell you a lot about the Member Compass. When you have your account, all the different things you can do in that dashboard, and we're going to go through that together. Reminds you of the Code of Conduct. There's a link to the MBCEA logo, and I can also show you where that is on the website. We encourage you to use that on your email signature, your website. I mentioned that on about the 15th of every month, we send out a newsletter. So again, if you are not getting that, let us know. Metal Construction News is a big supporter of us. We have a lot of articles in there. We have a link to subscribe. We have the link to the app. We have MBCEA's social media pages and YouTube channel. So if you're on any of those, we encourage you to like, follow, join, comment. Then we mention briefly the opportunities. This is specific to industry members, networking, advertising, the training. So all that information is in the welcome letter, the link to our event page, which we encourage you to visit often and register for events, and then information about the new member roundtable. So some of you may have been introduced to and register for the new member roundtable from that welcome letter. Contractor members, this is your letter. I'll scroll down quickly. The only difference is really some of the things that we highlight that are of interest to you. We get very specific about the training that we offer, the discount code, and what the discounts are, along with the temp bracing guide. So Member 25 is the current discount code for training. It changes every year. An email and a letter is sent to the main contact and the billing contact each year upon renewal with that new discount code. So you're going to want to make sure you get that from that person. I will also show you where it is on our website, so you can always access it there. One of the things I just kind of wanted to highlight when talking about the newsletter that comes out on the 15th of the month, I really do encourage you to read that newsletter. All announcements, everything that's happening within the association is announced there. When conferences opening up, sponsorship opportunities, exhibiting opportunities, registration, all the different resources that we offer, different surveys, articles. We have construction law, we have business finance, we have OSHA safety, we have a technical corner, we have apprenticeship corner. So there's a lot of information in our newsletter. So I really encourage you to read it. We do actually put a lot of time and effort into crafting that for you and making sure it has relevant and applicable information. And I'm going to show you where you can find past issues on the website as well. When you first sign up for an account on our website, you will notice that a drip campaign starts through Constant Contact. And for about 6 weeks, you're going to get emails from me that highlight one benefit a week with a little commercial, just to help, again, introduce you to member benefits. So I encourage you not to unsubscribe from those. If you have, let us know. So we can put you back in. I'll also show you where on the website you can resubscribe. Again, it's the main way we contact with you, communicate with you. All right, so when you visit mbcea.org, the first thing that you want to note is whatever this red box is that shows up in the bottom left corner. It's important information for you along with the black bar on top. That's where we're always going to alert you with the latest and greatest news. So the frequently asked questions section we're going to visit, but that's where I encourage you to start. There's a lot that you're going to find out there, and it's going to help you navigate your benefits. As we scroll down through the homepage, you're going to see that you can click this here to find the member directory, information about our quality programs. And this is where you're going to find our blogs with crew sourcing, for sale, employment. I didn't refresh the page, but I think Britain was cleaning this up since registration is now closed on the website. You're going to find the most current building of the year project winner. It's a pretty cool marketing piece that we do to highlight the winning company and project. The latest President's Message chapter news, articles, upcoming events. AC 478 accredited members are featured. I'll show you that as well in the member directory, but their logos are scrolling across our homepage. And we have many industry links, but let's click on the frequently asked questions. How do I find someone to assist with my metal building project? directs you to the member directory. How do I place an ad? Many people contact us about that. So right here is your answer, forms. How do I create an account for my employee? If you are the one with management access on your company membership, these are the steps you want to follow to create accounts for your employees. And we'll show you that when we get into the Member Compass dashboard. If you are an employee of a company who is a member and you don't have an account yet, these are the steps that you'll follow in order to create your account. How do I reset my password, gain access to the MBCEA app, gain access to that training we spoke about that comes free in your membership called in Craftsmanship 101, how you access the members area, and where you find recorded webinars. So again, we encourage you to visit the frequently asked questions section. First, we're always improving it. Any questions so far from anyone on what we've gone over? How many of you have downloaded the app?
I got it downloaded.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Suzanne, I see a thumbs up. Thank you.
Yep, me too.
Awesome, Kaylee. Thank you. I'm seeing some thumbs up. Awesome. All right, excellent. We're going to show you where you're going to be able to update your profile information so that you have a robust profile for others to see you in the app. Okay, so what do you see when you log into your account? I'm going to start with impersonating Robert Tiffin because he is an industry member, and I'm going to show you what it looks like first for industry members when you log into your account. So this is the Member Compass, the dashboard I've been speaking about. You'll see down on the left side. This is going to be different based on the access that you have. If you are the primary contact, the billing contact, someone with management access, you're going to see all of these items. And if you do not see these and you should be the person in your company that has access to these, let us know. But you're going to see at a glance your membership. You are going to see the most specific benefits and resources that I feel are appropriate to your membership type. So for industry members, I highlight sponsoring the next monthly webinar, advertising in the app, in the member directory, in the newsletter, the link to see the training and installation videos that we have so far, so you can see if yours is not there. And then again, the app. You'll see items like what you are registered for and quick links to our blog pages as well. The important thing that I want you to note is the companies tab is where you are going to update profile information. When you first joined, you only had to fill in a few fields, but we encourage you pretty much right away to go back in and see what fields were left blank and fill them in. And I will show you when we go to the member directory why that's important. But the most important for industry member company fields that should be completed are your products and industry category. And also make sure that your logo is uploaded. And note, when you upload your logo, there is a slider. You have to slide to fit it in and then actually save that crop, or else it's kind of a mess. And then organization overview, we have just recently opened that up to all basic listings. So we want you to also complete your organization overview, and people will see that in the member directory. Any industry members have any questions with that information about what you see in your dashboard?
When updating some of the information for some of the Canadian companies, a lot of the provinces aren't listed, anything like that. I think I did mention that I wanted to have a bigger discussion surrounding Canada and its involvement with the MB CEA, as I think that it could be a huge market for you guys that is untapped right now. But anyways, we'll put that out there and we can tackle that later.
Great, that's a great note. I wrote that down. I will see what that capability is and why there is that issue in those fields and see if we can open that up. Okay, so I am going to stop impersonating Robert, and now I am going to impersonate a contractor member. Do Jennifer as our past president. Okay, so again, the most important things that I think contractor members want to take advantage of are what is listed here so that it's quick and easy to get to it. So the recorded programs, career day videos and presentations, AC 478 information, the crew sourcing and job posting forms, and again, the app. Again, we have the same information here depending on your level of access, of having account history, able to pay balances. You no longer need to ask me for a paid invoice. You just log into your account history. You can download and see everything that's going on. If you're wondering, hey, did I register for that event? You don't have to email me. You can log in here and see what events you're registered for. And this is a good call for and push for always being logged into your account when you visit the website and you're going to do anything on it. If you're not logged in, it's not going to show up in your Member Compass dashboard. So profile is personal to you. Everyone will have that. And I encourage you to go through and update any personal information that you would like. And the reason is you actually show up as well in the member directory. And when you have your own profile in the MBCEA app and people are looking to direct message you or reach out to you, this is the information they're going to see. So if it's not complete, it's going to be harder for them to figure out who you are. So I encourage you to go in there and update your personal information. Again, the important company fields for contractor members that I recommend you have completed specifically is primary business, specialize in, manufacturer affiliation, and again, your logo and organization overview. Note that some of the fields are only going to show up for featured listings, and I'm going to show you that as we go through. You may have your marketing information completed. You might have your directory gallery completed, and you're like, why isn't that showing up, Sasha? Well, I'm going to show you why when we get to the member directory. I'm also encouraging you to add a payment method on your in your dashboard upon renewal. Set up auto pay, makes it easier for you at renewal time. And we're also encouraging ACH. It has much lower fees for us that we incur as we process your payments. This is also where I mentioned you're going to add people. So click on the People tab, click on Add Person. It's as simple as putting in their first name, last name, and email address. This is also where you will see a list of the people under your company membership. You can give them management access here. You can remove them. Every once in a while, somebody tries to set up an account underneath a member company and they don't necessarily belong. The primary contact is always going to get an email whenever an account is created under their membership. So I encourage you to review it. I can also let you know that when the email address doesn't match the rest of the company email addresses, it is flagged for me to review. And I will reach out to you and say, hey, does this person really belong under your company? And so we really do try to keep track of those with accounts and make sure that fictitious people don't gain access. And sometimes if your people are using a Gmail account, it will be flagged, but I can approve it upon your approval. Their personal profile, even before I told you about it. Anyone new to update their personal profile or looked through the Compass, the Member Compass dashboard? Nope. Right, so something new. And again, company profile, most important, but personal profile, we encourage you to do as well. All right, so let's take a look at these member resources now. So as you go back to your dashboard, click here to access member resources is on that Member Compass page. And we have a lot of members only resources. I'm not going to go through every single one. I'm going to highlight a few. So the first is the AC 478 accreditation. Accreditation resources, this page here has everything you need to know to learn about the application process. Past AC 478 roundtable recordings are here, and also the marketing that is provided for accredited members. Architect resources. We have AIA presentations that the MBMA has approved for CEU courses that they allow MBCEA members to present. It's great for lunch and learns for architects. You should be educating them about using metal buildings. And so if anyone is interested in doing that, we have many members that do that very successfully and hold regular lunch and learns with their local architects. We've got Metal Buildings 101 here, and this creative design alternatives using metal building systems. We also have one that combines AC 478 and AC 472 accreditation programs with metal buildings as well. So let us know. We put you in touch with MBMA so they give you access to that. Association stuff. MBCEA logos are here. Again, we encourage you to put it in your signature line on your website. Past newsletters can be found here. The members only store is found here. We have a free safety reference guide that you can simply download. You don't need to actually order it from us unless you absolutely need to. We have some in stock. We'll charge you a small amount to send you that bound guide, but that is a free guide for you. And then you also have links to the Metal Buildings Institute training. We'll look at that a little bit further. Toolkit to recruit new members. If any regional reps are on here, we encourage you to use that toolkit when you are visiting your customers. So we have those supplies there for you. Employee prospecting and recruiting, career day resources. For workforce development, if you are looking for employees, if you are involved in any career days at your local school, we have the resources here for you. We have flyers, we have videos, we have a PowerPoint presentation that you can modify. You can brand it. So I encourage you to go through this page and take part in your local career days. Crew sourcing forms, this is probably one of the most accessed benefit. So this is where you're going to go when you want to post that you are looking for erectors, that you have an available crew, that you are now hiring, or you have a job that you'd like to post, or if you have something for sale. So log in and visit those. Britain sends out the email for the crew sourcing once a week, typically on a Thursday. But note that this is when your projects overlap and you're in need of assistance, or when you have a gap in your schedule due to a project delay. We want to keep everyone working and provide assistance when needed, but we are not here to help you find work for your company in general. And we are not here for bid requests. This is for more of an emergency situation that we encourage you to use these forms. Otherwise, use the member directory to locate contractors and erectors in your project area and reach out to them directly when you're looking for bid requests. Documents and templates. For many years, our members have been sharing with us their different checklists, their different forms that they use, project planning. You can find them all here. If you find that something is missing that your company uses and is really helpful to you, we encourage you to send it over and we will add it. One of our member companies has shared their entire in-house mentoring program as a benefit and retaining their workforce. So we are sharing that for you. We have reference materials, we have safety templates. So I encourage you to take a look at the documents and templates section. This is also where I mentioned industry members. Check out the manufacturer and supplier installation instructions. If you are not listed there, send us your videos, your installation information. And for our contractor and erector members, we are endeavoring to make this a one-stop place for no matter which building it is that you are erecting, that you can find all of the information in this one spot. We also have toolbox talks, and the training tab is again where I mentioned you're going to find the current year's discount code for the Metal Buildings Institute training. I mentioned that the Quality and Craftsmanship 101 11 module video series comes free with your membership when you use this discount code. You also get a discount on the temp bracing guide, the insulated metal panel video, the retrofit roofing video. So you want to know where to find that discount code if you are not the person that is receiving the email or the letter upon renewal each year. It does change each year, and it's dependent on your current membership in order to have that free access to that discount code. You can get right over the MBI website from here. You can download the instructions for company administrators as to how to purchase the products, how to share registration codes with your employees. Instructions for employees are here. Some people learn better when they have the transcript in front of them, and so we have all the transcripts to the 11 modules here. And then you also have a link right to each of the videos here. I do encourage you to use the MBI website because it has an administrative dashboard where you can track the progress of your employees. But if you're looking to get out in the field and want to just show one video for what you're going to be working on that day, it's easy sometimes to just go here and open up that one video and quickly watch it. We have many different other trainings here that we've provided all the information for you. The presentation, the speaker notes, the tests, the answers. So I encourage you to look through this page and see what training your qualified trainer in your company office would like to present to your employees. Technical resources. My next question is, how many people knew that we had a list of engineers who would create temp bracing plans? Anyone? Anyone? No one. So this is my push for reading the newsletter. I'm actually surprised at some of the people who have told me that they didn't know. This is a new member orientation, so I don't expect you all to know, although there are some longtime members on here. But honestly, in that newsletter, we give you some important information about some pretty great resources that we have for you and where to find them. So you're going to find the list of engineers that we know of that will create temp bracing plans. Really important. Any questions on any of the member-only resources? All right, I'm going to just quickly go through the menu items here on the website. So from About, you will find our history. You will find the board members under leadership. The new training initiative is the next level up of the Quality and Craftsmanship 101 11 module series. It's a deeper dive into each phase of metal building assembly. It should satisfy apprenticeship training, and we are working with the NCCER on creating this. It's a $1 million multi-year investment in our future. We are very appreciative of our donors. We are continuing to look for subject matter experts as we continue to go through the different topics in the training. So if you are willing to serve on one of those committees, we have review committees going on. We have curriculum creation committees going on. So if you'd like to get involved, please let us know. And if you'd like to help support with donations, we would also be happy to accept those as well. You can read more about it there. Products and services, this is where you're going to find those recorded meetings. If you go to category, it makes it a little bit easier to navigate. So the store specifically is the safety reference guide. Advertising and sponsorship. This is where you will find sponsorship of the next webinar. And the ad in the member directory, ad in the newsletter, ad in the MBCEA app for you industry members, and then recorded meetings. Scroll through here, you're going to find a lot of great resources of presentations that have been put on over the last recent few years for either no cost or very low cost. So that is a great page that I encourage you to visit. You all figured out how to register for events, so I don't have to go through that, but I want you to visit this page often. It's easy to find the items that are specific to MBCEA National. Obviously, the annual conference, you've got chapter events, and then industry events aren't necessarily things that we're hosting, but when we find out that other things that are applicable to the industry are going on, we put them there as well. Under the members menu, let's go to the member directory to make sure you know how to use that. I have 3 simple steps that if you follow them, you're absolutely going to find people that you can reach out to if you are looking to bid a project. The reason why I said it was important that industry members complete their product category is because we also have this type of directory that people can sort by. So if you don't have it completed, what your product is that you offer, you're not going to show up when they use this category ad. Your ad here, remember we said that we have ad in the member directory as an option. So it follows you through as you do the different searches, and it's also on the homepage. So that is an opportunity. We get thousands of hits on this member directory from the public and internally. You will also see that on the landing page, and anytime you do any filters, that accredited companies are going to show up first. They're considered featured listings. There's more information that shows up on them as they have the information filled out. I mentioned if you are looking at your profile and it doesn't look like this, it's because there are some special things that are available to featured listings, and the MBCEA has decided that AC 478 accredited members get those benefits. So they get just a little bit more information displayed, and again, first. So any questions on anything that we've gone over there? Okay, the careers tab is the public facing page, but there are many resources. So again, as you are looking at trying to spread the word, get more people involved, young people in careers in construction, we have provided a lot of resources on this page to direct them to and to utilize yourself. Under news, as I mentioned, past newsletters are here. If you've unsubscribed, I encourage you to resubscribe here. Chapter news, MBCEA in the news. These are articles that have been published about MBCEA, and then awards and recognition you can find there. And then you can also find out what's going on in the different chapters on that page as well. So let's quickly jump over to the Metal Buildings Institute website. This is where you're going to go, metal-buildings-institute.org, in order to create an account, purchase the training products, specifically the Quality and Craftsmanship 101. That is the product that comes free with your membership when you use the discount code. There is a link here to see a more detailed summary of what's covered in each of the modules, and also a little promo video that pulls a snippet out of each of these modules. Basically, it's as easy as clicking add. You only need one. Well, I've got a temp bracing guide in here as well. Let me get rid of that for now. You only need one because you're going to get 100 registration codes with each purchase. If you don't have an account yet, it will prompt you to create an account. Over here on the right side on the payment page is where you put the discount code in. Once you do that and hit apply, if you're only purchasing the Quality and Craftsmanship 101, which is completely free, you're going to be done right away. And it's going to say, okay, so click here to go to your account. And your account is up top here. You will have registration codes. You will click view details. You have the option to upload all of your employees at once by downloading this template and then re-uploading it once you've populated it. Or if you want to do a one-off, you assign a single code. You enter the employee's email address, first name and last name, and hit submit, and they will get an email and they will log in to their account and they will have access to the training. If I go back here to the products page, just a refresher, we have 101 English and Spanish. We have 101 testing. You will need to purchase one product per employee for the tests. We have 102 English and Spanish. That is the insulated metal panels. Members get a discount of $200 annually for that one. The 102 test is $10. 103 insulation, you do not need to purchase if you are getting the 101 11 module series because it's included in it, but it's also a standalone product for some who may be visiting the Institute and just want the insulation module. 201 is retrofit roofing. Again, you get a $200 discount with that discount code. And the temp bracing guidelines is a physical book that we mail to you. You get a $150 discount off of that with that discount code. Questions on the MBI website at all? Okay, just a few other things I wanted to say about membership. We do offer a mentoring program. We do hook up new members with longtime members for a few years. They are willing to speak with you about any issues you're facing, give you any assistance that you require. So if anyone is interested in that, let us know. And then again, I'm just going to keep plugging the MBCEA app. We've got a news feed on it, which we make announcements. We've got forums on it. And that's really the reason why I first got the app, is because there are so many members that email me and say, hey, I have an issue with this. How do I solve it? Do you know anyone who has this same problem? Instead of me trying to find the right person or email everyone, go to the forum, find the appropriate category that your question falls under, and just ask it. And Britton and I watch the app. When we see new things posted, we send out a push notification to the members and say, hey, another member is looking for information on this. So we really encourage you to use the app in that way. It's going to be used for the conference. So if you're registered for the conference, you'll get a lot of use out of it. You can direct message other users. Again, that's why I said get your personal profile updated. That's where that information resides as well. We have over 450 users continuing to grow, 250 or more opens of the news feed per month. So there is also advertising opportunities there as well. Is there anything that you were hoping to learn about MBCEA membership? Or about benefits, or about the website, or about anything that I did not cover? Does anyone want to share a new thing that they learned that they didn't know about their membership or their benefits?
Quick question. I am new.
Yes.
I'm adding a couple team members on here so they can access some of the resources. So I've added them to the people page. How do they then get a login information or a login?
Right. So then they just go to the website and they click on the account on the top right, and they'll log in with their email address, and it's going to say, hey, somebody already created an account. Is this you? Is this your email address? Yes, it is. Fantastic. They'll create their password.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I'm having a
Right.
difficult time
Yes.
finding that mentorship underneath the resources. There was a mentorship document.
The mentoring is a member benefit that we mention in the member benefits, but I don't know if the actual forms are on the website. Let me make a note. Usually what it is you just email me and let me know, hey, I'm interested in participating in that. And then we start delving into it and digging into it and hooking you up with somebody.
Thank you. When I talked to Britain about potentially this like a Canada chapter, or would that be yourself, or probably save this
Oh,
for
who would
another
you speak to?
time?
No, you can, yes, you
Yeah.
can speak to me. Send me an email, and we can see the location and how many members you have around you, and we can start discussing it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, well, if there are no other questions or comments, I'm going to just quickly read through the chat. Mostly it should just be everybody's names checking in. What year was the last Quality and Craftsmanship video completed? So those were created originally back in 2004. And then the IMP, the retrofit roofing, and there was one other, the installation. Those were all within the last few years. The focus is on creating the new metal building curriculum program with the NCCER instead of looking at updating those individual quality and craftsmanship videos. The team still feels that they are applicable for a general overview of each phase of metal building erection, but the focus has been on the new curriculum, the level up of these. That's everything that I see. Thanks again for joining me today. And if you need us, you know where to find us. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Sasha.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You.